All right, guys, welcome back to Beers and Breakevens, the late show for round 23, where we go through and answer all of your questions. There's a little bit of a pep in the step, I feel, for the late show this week. I think we're up and about.
You two are heavily up and about.
She's on something.
She's
tonight.
on. You are also on. Don't undersell yourself.
You were really on in the main episode. I feel like in this little interlude that we have, I've really become
in the break. You erupted out of your chair at one point.
I did, but that's because we had a bit of a moment. We had a revelation of sorts.
Yeah.
A retellation.
Yes.
A revel.
Cat's
happening again. Now, Timothy. Usually we do a rock off. Last week we opened a pack of footy cards, which I buy from my servo. In no shock to anyone, I forgot to do that today. So I had to go deep into the trenches of the CBA Centre of Excellence.
Oh, God.
And I have found some footy cards from 1996.
Oh, my God.
That's
So
hectic.
we need... Last week we did New South Wales players.
Yeah.
Kat, I'm putting you on the spot.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to come up with like a
Something.
genre of who gets the most of something.
This is so cool.
It could be, teams in New South Wales. It could be Queensland teams. It could be Origin players. It could be
Could we do something like
forwards, backs.
played for the least amount of clubs?
I reckon that's going to be a little
That's tough.
too
It's going to be
niche.
here a
off the
while.
top of the dome. I love the thinking though.
Yeah.
It's very
right.
Roo-crewy, but I think
Okay,
off the dome.
played. I'm going to go. They have to have played for at least two.
Also going to be tough from
Yeah.
1996. I think we
Let's
keep
simplify
it.
things.
Don't outthink the room. Just pick like played for New South Wales clubs, Queensland clubs, played for the Blues, played for the Maroons, played for the Kangaroos, New Zealanders. Probably a little niche.
Yeah. Let's go played for the
forwards,
Kangaroos.
back. So how many players that we pick out that have played for the Kangaroos?
Yeah.
Okay.
If I get Rocket Rod Silver, I'm just packing up and going home. I've won the late show.
This is ASMR, by the way.
Yeah. Now these have been waiting 30 years to be opened. These,
And I just did
we
one.
won't be doing this every week because I don't have a lot of these left.
Oh, I started so good.
I did not.
You would not believe who I started with.
Not looking great. Not looking great at all.
Oh, my goodness. You would not believe my start.
Well,
Holy shit.
if you got one kangaroo, I think you've won.
That's great. I've dominated you.
Talk to me. Who you got?
How about my first two cards that I opened up with? I opened up to an all-star Jason Croker card,
Fuck, that's good gear.
which is mind-blowing, and yes, played for Australia. I followed it up with second card, Noah Nandruku. I've gone back-to-back Durs from 96.
That's very good.
That's
so you've
hectic.
got how many kangaroos you got? Because I take it back. I actually have one kangaroo, but I got two cards of him, so I've got two kangaroos, which is a weird turn of events. I went from 0 to 1 because the player that I had played one test match for the kangaroos that I wasn't aware of.
Oh, mate, I school you. I've got Paul Galea. I've got Paul Green, played for Australia in 97.
Well, I've got two cards of Paul Green,
Yeah.
the late great Paul Green.
I've got Robbie Beckett, second year sensation. I don't know a lot about Robbie Beckett.
Neither do I.
I've got Sean Hope, and then I finished with Paul the Chief Harrigan.
Oh, so you got heaps.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, that's an absolute
What the hell?
fisting on my end. I've got a lot of dudes I actually don't know. to be
You
completely
changed this
honest with
up to get away from the rock off fistings, and it's just I'm 2 from 2. It's just not your go.
you. No, it's not. It's been tough going. I enjoyed that though.
Yeah.
Know this, we will next week be going back to the 2025 cards instead of the relics. As far
I don't
as
know
that
if listeners
was.
like this intro to work out who goes first, but I'm having a ball with it.
I don't care if they like it. To be
Yeah.
completely honest with you, I thoroughly
Yeah,
enjoy it,
same.
which is all that matters.
Shall we kick off
you
with some
won.
questions?
Who's doing what?
You can take it, mate.
All right, first question for Rue. Camo asks,
I think it's Kamo.
We went through every name at the start except that one.
Go.
Camo asks, trade in JC, trade out Drinkwater. 2 sideways.
No, I don't think it is 2 sideways. I think JC is going to have a big finish to the year. I think the Titans, now that they're out of contention, I think they're going to start to play some footy. And I think JC will score more points than Drinkwater, so I don't hate it. I wouldn't be using my last trade on it, but I actually don't mind it if you got trades up the sleeve.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it. He might score a few more points than him on the run home, but I don't think it's going to be anything substantial. Look, he's got some good games coming up, Drinky. Eels, Knights, Tigers, and then Broncos, which is up in Townsville. 2 of the 4 in Townsville. Yes, he got 34 and had a stinker against the Sharkies. It was in awful conditions. Put a line through that one. He's been killing it otherwise, averaging 79 for the season. The only way to be okay is if he continues not to kick goals, which was a bit odd on the weekend.
Yeah, Zach Labart, that was going to be another one of my points. Zach Labart took up the goal kicking there. So
watch that space. But no, I don't like it.
By the way, I actually didn't watch that game on the weekend because I was up in Newcastle, and I only just checked the scoreline to see who goal kicked. I didn't even know Tom Dearden got sin binned.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I didn't even realise that.
Oh.
So he actually would have scored all right. I heard you. So he actually would have scored not terribly. Well, shut up, cat. Would have been about 60-odd. But, yeah,
Are you done?
anyway.
Are you done because the ring has been going
I
for a
am
while?
done. Yeah, sorry. Had to make that about me. Timmy's question.
From Bruce, is Maddie...
Brock. Go.
What did you say?
I told you. Poor old listeners out there, you're on one.
Oh, from Bruce, is Maddie Timoko too hard to pass up on current form?
I don't particularly like it, but the more I look at it, the more I like it. There's weirdly not that many like great sort of pod CT dubs lurking around for those moving Herbie on. Like you get Kiraj, you get Lomax. Gagai's obviously probably my top pick this week if you need someone, but look, he's going all right. 6 scores under 50 this season, 12 under 60, but that's not too bad. 34 in base. Their draw is exceptional. They do have a bye next week. Look, not for me, but the draw's excellent. The Raiders are humming.
Yeah, I'm not as huge on it. He's never been a overly relevant Supercoach player. He's had a good 2 weeks. But, yeah, a bye and a Panthers game out of, there's only 5 games left to go. A bye is going to score 0 in. The Panthers game not huge on. I can understand it. The Dolphins also, defensively, they're not conceding a heap of points. So, yeah, I don't know. Like, he's averaging 63. He scored, 250 in the last 2 weeks. So, there's other places that I'd rather look personally.
Nice. Okay, from Rhett. Is Lomax a genuine must-have if only 1 trade left?
I think if you've only got 1 trade left, he's probably not the absolute guy that you need to bring in. He scored 40 on over the weekend. I think he's a good guy to have. I'm really happy to have him. But if I only had 1 trade left, I think I'd be trying to use it on a fullback or someone that I'm confident can go 100 plus 4 weeks in a row potentially.
Yeah, I think I'd be saving my last trade. I'd be keeping in the back pocket for disaster. I think if you've got 2 left and you own Herbie, I like the Herbie down to Lomax trade because you bank a bunch of cash to have it there for your last one. But your last trade with Lomax, 2 scary weeks. But then Roosters, Warriors, Knights. It's not an easy end of season. So not with 1 trade, but with 2 trades as a Herbie owner, I'd pull the trigger.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, nice. From Junior Glover, is Hammer a head-to-head finals option?
He's an option, yes. I want to say no, but his numbers are great. Like, he's averaging 71. He's just in everything for this Dolphins outfit. They have 3 of their last 5 at Suncorp. He's got a 5-round average of 87, 3-round average of 95. Look, I'm a non-believer at the moment. I like other fullbacks, but the numbers are bloody good.
The numbers are good. He's just going to have to do a lot to score points. And I was saying to Kat this afternoon, mate, and I've been wrong on a few occasions. I just think the Herbie injury might be the straw that breaks the camel's back.
Yeah.
The Dolphins. That's my fear. With the game against the Roosters this week, I think the Chooks will be up and about for that. The other matchups are really good outside of Canberra in the last week, which it might be a reserve grade Canberra side for all we know. Sure, I don't know, like what, he scored a try on the weekend, didn't he? And scored 60.
No, he didn't score. He had assist though.
Okay.
Anyway.
Yeah, he just has to do a little bit too much for me.
It's a gut feel. If you think the Dolphins scream home and Hammer does too, do it. But
he's a big gut feel guy.
Big gut feel guy.
Big gut feel guy. I got a gut feel I'm going to put a brick through Cat's car window soon. Just gut feel though. Might be off. Next one.
From Ellie, is Pappy a hold?
Is it me?
I think it's me, isn't it? Oh, it's you.
It's me. Do we assume he loses goal kicking? Do we assume it stays with Meany? It sort of sounded that way in the press conference the other day, I thought.
I guess so.
If he loses goal kicking, I mean, fucking saying that, mate, his ownership is probably so low now, I assume, that I don't mind him as a little pod play. I think if you're at this point of the year and you've still got Pappy and you've held him for this long and now he's back, I think I'd kind of just double down on it and hope he hits form.
613K. Their run home. I mean, they've Brisbane twice, who they always put to the sword. Penrith, Dogs, Roosters, 3 of 5 at Amy. Oh, I'm with you. I think I nearly just roll the dice and hold him and just have a little hymn to Tommy Turbo up the sleeve next week if he stinks it up again.
If you've held on to him for this long, you're going to let one game against a good Parramatta Eels side.
But the goal kicking's the thing that's shaking it up.
Yeah, I get that, but I don't know. Yeah, even without goal kick, he can still score fucking well. Like they've got the. Shut up for a second, please. They got the Broncos there. They have got Panthers and Canterbury.
You're a little bit angry over there, mate.
I am. I'm trying to talk. It's not a great draw, is it?
Next question.
Okay, sure.
Wow.
I'm just here for the people.
Kat, what happens when I go 1 second overtime? I get screamed out of the studio.
It's not your studio.
Oh, touche.
Last question.
You've won this round, Rue.
Last question from Lux Joinery. After Tons versus Warriors and Panthers, is Campbell a must against the Bunnies?
After what?
Never mind. After the Panthers scored heaps against the Warriors, is Campbell a must against the Bunnies?
That's you, right?
Head-to-head finals, yes. I think if you're playing head-to-head and you've got that matchup, I'd look to be getting him in. Overall, Sharkies next week into the Warriors, who are injury hit, to be fair, on the Gold Coast. I think he's a very good overall buy. I don't think he's a must. But for head-to-head players looking to stay alive this week, I think you need him.
Yeah, I think you need to have him. I think he's going to have a really good finish to the season. I think he's got more hundreds to come. So I think he is a must, and I'm confident he finishes in the top 5 scorers of this week.
Yep.
I think he goes big. So I think so, yeah. Now, my random question, I want to pose it both to you, and once I start talking, you'll know where I'm going with this. We went up to Newcastle over the weekend. I got there a night earlier than Kat, and I was on my own, so I thought, you know what, I'm going to go and grab some dinner. So I went to a steak restaurant around literally across the road, actually. I got lost. It took me 15 minutes to walk 150 metres because I went all over the map. I went there on my own, ordered dinner, put the AirPods in and just watched the footy on my phone. Which my wife thought was the most loserish fucking thing of all time. Play on or not?
You by yourself?
Yep. At a restaurant. I wasn't at a pub. I was at like a restaurant. I was at a table for one.
Yep.
AirPods in.
I can speak on this immediately.
Go.
Having lived overseas on my own.
Yep.
I have done that so many times.
Yep.
And I think what is more loserish than what you did is not entertaining yourself at all and just looking around.
Yep.
I think, and props to people that can just sit and like stare around and enjoy their own thoughts in that sense. But like I've just had to eat so many meals on my own that I would always like have something to watch or listen to. I think there is
or something.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
At all.
I stand by.
I commend you on it actually because a lot of people can't do that.
No, I actually really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about
your
you, Timmy?
thoughts?
100% play on for sure. You want to watch the footy, it's also your job, but like regardless, you want to watch the footy, you're at dinner, you're by yourself, like who gives a shit? I will raise it though. What'd you say? That was Thursday night?
Yep.
Thursday night, you by yourself, the footy's on. I know you're a man who loves dining. You dine out on a nice steak. I know that.
Yes, correct.
But footy's on. Just go to the pub with volume, get a beer, have a pub feed, and just do it that way.
Nah. I like a good steak. I had a look at the pubs around. They weren't.
Did you get there late or something? Like have a 7 o'clock steak and then go to the pub and have a beer, or in your case, a little a bourbon.
I didn't get there overly late. I had a bit of stuff, a bit of work to finish off, and I just thought. I planned it as I'm going to go.
He was looking forward to it.
I was looking forward. I had a plan. It wasn't a whim thing. It was I'm going to go here. I'd had a look around at what's around. There was a nice steak place across the road. I thought I'm going to go there.
You love a steak place.
I love a steak place.
Do you know what as well? I'm like when I'm on my own, I'm also like I keep to myself, and I feel like if I'm at a pub, when you're at your own in a pub kind of environment, you do kind of warrant people approaching you and having a conversation with you. Maybe as a female, I'm just more comfortable going to like a venue where like it isn't the norm to just approach someone and have a conversation with them. Like I kind of want to be left to my own devices.
Yeah, well, that was part of my fears as well, that some dudes might start hitting on me, you know?
But you also do, like, if you're going to get recognised anywhere, a pub where the footy's on, highly likely. You're
Hot tip, no one knew who I was at this steak joint.
Yeah, exactly. This is my point.
So yes, in summary, absolutely play on, but you are a loser for not going to pub and having a beer.
Would you go to a movie on your own?
I have. I went to 2 movies last year on my own.
Yeah, good. So do I. I'll back it. If it's something I want to see.
Yeah. I
don't
wasn't
go to
going
the movies that much anymore, but
Well, I went on 2 holidays on my own. I've been overseas on my own. I've done things on my own. When I was up in North Queensland last year, I was there for like 5 days. On one day, I was like, you know what? It's raining. I'm taking myself to the movies. I watched a movie and I had like families all around me and it was hilarious. But I was like, what else am I going to do?
yeah, I back that. What about you?
I've never done it, but I'm not against it at all. I never really think to go to the movies, but sounds great.
I haven't done it in about a decade, but I used to do it. And that was something I wanted to say. Not much going to the movies anymore.
I think I've done 2 films on my own, both in the same city, which is so strange. Both in Cairns. Is that not so weird?
That is a bit
in
odd.
different.
Now, I don't want to drag this episode on just on movies. I watched Happy Gilmore 2 last night. Have you seen it yet?
Yeah, it lost me.
No, I've been hanging to watch it, and my partner was like, I was going to watch it. I know, wait for me, watch it Sunday night. We got to Sunday afternoon. She goes, actually don't really want to watch it, so I still haven't seen it. So it'll be a this week job for me.
Okay, sweet. We'll talk about it next late show.
Yeah, I've got thoughts.
Yeah, I've got thoughts too.
All right.
You sound a little bit more angry than me, but
I can't wait. Next week.
Next week. We'll get to it next week.
We've put them through enough.
Yeah, that's enough. All right, guys. Thanks for joining us once again. Jerseys, they are on sale. rugbyleagueguru.com.au. They will close Friday, 3 p.m. If you didn't listen to the earlier Beers and Break Even show, the OG Beers and Break Even show, we appreciate all of you that jumped on and brought it. You have blown us away by how many people are keen to rep a bit of beers and break evens, which is so good to see. They are available until Friday, 3 p.m. They will close, and that'll be it for season 2025. Anything else before we go?
Good stuff, mate.
Pleasure as always. We'll see you next week.